All right, y'all. Let's get into this one, man. I kind of feel like I need to talk about this situation because I know in my community and any other community, we dealing with this real hard. It's concerning our young children, man. You know, before I get into that, I want to ask y'all to do me a favor, man. Subscribe to my channel, like my channel, man, and hit the bell so y'all can get all the notifications and updates when I upload a video. All right, get to it. Y'all, we got to start doing better with our children, man. Like real talk, we kind of getting a little bit lackadaisical, man, when it comes to our children. Like we not really doing what we need to do as parents, man, with our children. I'm gonna just put it like this. I was on a conference call this morning, and I heard one of the parents on a conference call, concerned for her excuse me, the grandmother was on the conference call and she was concerned about her granddaughter, man. And she said that the granddaughter was always, when she was growing up, the granddaughter was always you know, dressing in dresses and dressing like a girl supposed to. With me saying that, y'all already know where I'm going with this. She used to do her hair, put the barrettes in, and as she began to progress in age, the grandma and the mom started to see a change in the daughter, right? I mean, we see it too, you know, as we look at this generation and the generations to come, how they have significantly changed from how we used to be. Back then in the 90s or the 80s, we dressed and we moved the way that we supposed to, or we got talked about, or we got scolded, right? And that kind of made us see, and we saw our grandmothers and our grandfathers and our moms and our dads, and we saw what they was doing, right? So they said that they see how she's starting to develop this sense of she's not who she's supposed to be, right? Like somehow God made a mistake and put her in the wrong body. So now they're seeing her and she's starting to dress now like a boy. And they can see the change in where she was when she was young to where she's at now at only 13, right? She said that she's wearing boy clothes now. She ended up cutting her hair into a small fade, and sometimes she might wear some tight pants. Okay? Boy pants at that. They said they tried to tell her that what she was doing was not okay. That they can see the change coming in her and that they can see where this is headed. We all see it too as well. Y'all, what is happening at home where we're not training our children or we're not teaching our children the ways of life? Like, you cannot tell me and you cannot You cannot write in the comment section and tell me that when you were growing up, especially if you grew up in the 80s, the 90s, and I'll give a take and say early 2000s, that we didn't have structure in the home. That we didn't see mom and dad, again, mom and dad in the home. You cannot tell me when you went to grandma's house that you did not see grandma and grandpa, right? Now, when you go to the mom's house now, there is only a mom or there is only a grandma. Where is the men? Because these things that are happening in our black communities has nothing to do with what that child is doing, right? Let me explain. Because see, my last episode, and I told y'all when I got started that we was gonna be on some stuff. I'm gonna get on some serious topics. I'm gonna get on some funny topics. I'm gonna do some reactions. But dude, I am a real dude. I am a real dude. And I hear real problems. Like when I literally told y'all that my initial video, my first intro video of my lifestyle, that was all true. I don't have to make up nothing. I was that dude. But I also was that dude who grew up in a household that believed in certain values. I also grew up in a house that believed in going to church. I also grew up in a household that believed in prayer. So let's not get it twisted. See, we get on these platforms and we try to become something that we're not. What is happening in the black community where this is happening in our households? Why is the man becoming the woman and the woman is becoming the man? Why is it that our men are becoming more feminized and our women are becoming more masculine? And I'll tell you the reason why. Because there was no structure in that home when they were children. Let's stay on this subject for a second, because I know this is going to hit most of y'all because some of this is in your house. I know that. I even had one that I thought that was getting ready to go that way. I didn't scold him when he got here, but he saw and he started to see the household. And what was in the household? What was in that household was a man and a woman that was married. But now you go to most of these households now, and what do you see? You seeing women. I'm not even saying women and women, and I'm not even saying man and man. But what you're seeing now is you're seeing the women trying to raise these children on their own, with no help from the man. Where is our men? Y'all gotta help me out. I mean, I am so sick and tired, man, of seeing our men in these situations where you are becoming feminized. Do we condone that? I'm sick of seeing it, man. I know y'all are too. Y'all just not saying nothing. You might say something in your home. These women are alone. These women are lonely because our men are not the men of the passed. My daddy and my grandfather, man, on both sides of my mom and my dad, they were some hard-working men. They didn't play no games. I saw them come home late and getting up early to take care of their family. Now I'm seeing the man laying up in the bed, or he ain't even in the picture no more. And now that woman has to raise a child or children on her own without the man even being available to be the head like he's supposed to be. You niggas is out here in the streets. Y'all out here tiptoeing around, making child after child after child after child, and you not even raising them. And then that all falls on the woman trying to raise them children on her own. How dare you go in that woman and make a child with that woman? And then you abandon ship. I told y'all. See, y'all was looking for the MFs and all this here and these reaction videos. Where is the man? You got our women out here raising these children and they can't do it on their own. Where are you? The Bible even says that you are the head. Man, when I heard them talking about that situation, it's not like I haven't heard that before. I've heard that before. Vice versa, I've heard that about boys. But then again, where is the man? See, because when the child only sees what he sees, and he only sees the mom, and he only sees the grandma, and he only sees the auntie, and then that girl only sees, then what do they become? Most of us grew up in a church background, right? You can't tell me that you ain't never been to church, and you can't tell me that you don't know about God, right? Even if you had parents that didn't really go to the church, or they was a member of the church, right? And they gave tithes and offerings, and they only came on Easter, Christmas, you know, how some of the folks do. You can't sit up here and tell me that you don't know right from wrong. See, most of us are saying to ourselves that we was born this way. Nah, brother, you was in spirit that way. You was around people who influenced you that way. You was touched that way. You was emmed that way. You was ard that way. And then when you tried to come around and explain that to them, they didn't want to hear you. So you went into your room and you ducked in the corner and you stayed that way. Nobody believed you. I understand these stories. I've heard them. I've seen them. I know a couple that got done that way, and nobody believed her or him. So they began to get these traits from other women. They began to get these other traits from other men. They begin to get touched by a man. That girl begins to get touched by women. Let's get it twisted. You think it's just men predators out here? You think it's just men out here grooming? No, it's women out here grooming too. They do the same thing. Sometimes they even do it a little worse. We have failed. I'm so serious, y'all, about this conversation. As you see, I'm trying to keep it. I'm trying to keep it. We have failed. We have failed. We have failed as parents, man. I'm sorry. I had to get this off my chest, man. We sitting around here on social media with these phones in our hands, with these tablets in our laps, and our children need help. Our children are alone, man. And they are being victimized by the internet. They are starting to get taught by the internet. Social media is telling them what to do. Not the mom and the dad, because the mom is so busy getting her hair done, getting that big ass wig put on top of her head, clubbing, shaking that ass when your daughter needs you. Our men are around here clubbing, drinking, catching cirrhosis of the liver when your son needs you. Come on now. I told y'all already. Y'all ain't gonna want to hear this. This probably gonna be one of them videos that people ain't gonna even want to watch, and I don't care. I told y'all I'm not doing this for what y'all think I'm doing this for. See, y'all thought I was doing this for the same reasons that everybody else doing it. See, but y'all gonna understand that this page is gonna wake you up. This ain't about popping mollies and smoking weed, nigga, and drinking liquor, nigga. It's not what I'm on. I'm here to open up your brain, open up your mind, dog, to a new thing that's happening in this world, and y'all can't even see it. Because we stuck. We stuck in this reality. We stuck in this mind frame, right? We stuck in this thing. I know. I know. We been there and we done that. Let me tell you something, man. It was a time and a place, man, when this black community felt a certain way about certain things. And you couldn't say certain things around your mom and your dad or your grandma and them, or they got on your ass. They wasn't playing. You got that switch to your ass. You got that belt to you. Come on. Grandma and them one playing around with you. You come over their house talking about you think you a girl, but you a boy. Or you come around there talking about you a girl, but you think you a boy, but you think you a girl. They ain't playing that. I'm gonna keep it real because I'm so sick of y'all saying it. I'm so sick of hearing y'all say I was born this way. No, nigga, you was not born this way. You was taught this way. And then you allow that deity, you allow that entity to manifest in your body and in your mind and in your intellect. And it got you. It crept in and it decimated your mind into this corrupt system. And then you wonder why America is in the state that it's in. See? Social media could be a good thing and then this thing could be a bad thing. But those that make it a bad thing, dog, be the ones. Those be the ones that influence. See, the ones that's trying to do a good thing, they don't really get that much play, right? Because everybody want to dance, everybody want to twerk, everybody want. Hey, look. I understand. I've been there, done that. But then it's a time, dog, when you become older and you put away all of that childish crap, bruh. But I still see women 40, 45, 48, hell, people I went to school with. Still around here shaking that nasty, bloated. I done had 4 kids, stretch marks. I can't lose my pudge belly without surgery body around this mug, acting like you still 18. Then the women or the children see you, and then they want to become you. We are not training our children in the way that they should be. And then we wonder why we in these situations that we in. It ain't got nothing to do with that child. It got to do with you. You got to look at yourself in the mirror and say, what did I mess up? I'm gonna slip right there. Where did I mess up? Where did I F up? Where did I go wrong with my children? Your children in here running amok. Your children in here cussing you out. Your children in here disrespecting you. And then you ain't got that man to put his hands on him. Yeah. We ain't got them. They gone. That man saying, and if you got one in the house, that man saying, man, let them be what they gonna be, man. Cause he's so busy on social media trying to be like these young boys. Yeah. We not about to play on this social media platform, nigga. I done told y'all already. This is all original content. This ain't about to be no every day we coming up in here. Nah, bruh. Nah. It's got to be a platform, bruh, that's telling y'all the real. See, and some of y'all don't like the real. Some of y'all don't like it. Some of y'all ain't gonna like this right here. It's no way that I keep hearing about our women turning into studs. Where y'all at, man? Where our women at? Where y'all at? Where you at? Y'all was once beautiful black queens. We still got some of y'all around here, but it was a well-lit community. Damn near 90% of our black women was queens, man. Now y'all out here trying to be studs, bruh. With your pants sagging. Looking crazy. Looking ridiculous out here. I cannot understand, man, where we failed as a community. I mean, what was it, man? The music, these phones, these tablets. This is the rap. This is the music. I mean, what is influencing us to go this way? Daddy out here poking everything. Making child after child. Making child after child. That's another video in itself. Y'all out here letting these men just poke. And women ain't even understanding. You got the power. You keep giving your power away. Man, I'm tired of seeing our community go downhill like it is, man. Every day I get up on this dang thing, man. I turn on my phone or whatever, man, and I'm trying to come up with my ideas, writing stuff down, and I'm in my notepad, man. You know, brainstorming, man, and as soon as I go on here, I either see two things when I open up my social media platforms. I'm either seeing somebody in this camera dancing. I'm either seeing somebody fighting. Y'all pulling each other in half, beating each other down. I'm talking about women. I'm talking about you women. Y'all in here degrading each other instead of lifting each other up. We hating on each other instead of loving one another. Y'all be trying to understand why Charleston White and Kevin Samuels and any other body that was talking about the community was talking the way that they was talking. Because y'all don't see the bigger picture of how our community was once here. Now we getting stepped on, bruh. We trash. We got to start doing better, man. We got to start doing better. We got to start raising our children, man, in the way. Who going to have the children? Who going to bear children? If everybody want to be the opposite. Oh, the fertility banks, right? I got it. Then you go there and then they denying you. Who are going to be the next people to bear children? We got to wake up. We got to wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed. So. We got to get up, man. All of that is gone. Our culture, man, has become, man, dude, all the Bill Cosby's and all of the good sitcoms that used to come on back in the day are gone, bro. All we got is reality and BET, Tyler Perry. And if anybody come out with a good movie, it's always about the man cheating on the wife. Or the wife out here in infidelity. It is never a good movie like you see other culture movies. And then we soak all that crap in, talking about, it's just a movie, it's just acting. But then, okay, so if it's just a movie and if it's just acting, then why we playing the role in real life? Y'all get at me, man, in the comment section, man. Let me know what y'all think about this, man. We got to start doing better as a community, man. I'm so sick of how we are. Man, there was a time when we was graduates going to Yale. Come on, man. Come on, man. We was going to these. We was going to Alabama State. We was going for the right reasons. Everybody want to be a content creator. Everybody want to be an influencer. You got your cheering in here, man, doing whatever on this thing, man. I seen one the other day, man. The girl was in the mirror getting dressed, man, and she had on the doggone bra and panty set, and the sun was right here, man, and then he ended up slapping her on the butt. I'm like, oh, man, what? And we condone this. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man, in the comment section, man. Get to it.